Okay, Coach, we are just west of downtown Denver off of I-25 at Empower Field at Mile High. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Dad, 20!
51. I got him.
Ready, high!
This is Royce Freeman, second-year man from Oregon. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You think back to 2018, many people thought it would be Royce Freeman taking over as the lead back in Denver. Spent a third-round pick on him, but it was Phillip Lindsay who would be in the catbird seat as the number 1 running back. But still for Freeman, not a bad rookie campaign, 521 yards and 5 touchdowns as the backup.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
I got number 80.
Third down, Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On the return, here's Agnew. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the Lions will take over.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their own 42.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Hey, Shell.
Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the
Super 1, Super 1.
Undercrunch.
Go.
Showing that.
From the gun, here's Goff. This into the hands of Marvin Hall, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now first and 10.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
Yes, sir.
Check. Lucky.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
He's checking. Crash. Watch the edge.
To try again after the sack. Goff, and the pressure gets to him again. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
But this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Check Mike 45. Watch the run. Check.
Well.
Third and long. It's gone. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early. But if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
On first down, gone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Check.
Value three.
Now gone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Back to throw. Goff. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Get wide.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards. An opportunity to get back to level after the fumble return touchdown. 1st and goal.
22-jet bomber.
They'll go to Blount, try and pound it in. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. LeGarrette Blount, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the...
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Now after the sack, Flacco and the Broncos come up 3rd and long. third down. Flacco from the gun. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Strip that ball.
Super 66.
Hey, check Mike 45.
Hey, Zoo.
Here we go, D.
After the interception, here's Goff. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff, and he'll find Hall. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Goff now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
Switch. Check.
Value 3.
A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Jerry Atauchu brings him down.
And that's one of the reasons we like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Tonight, like 20.
You remember me? Let's go, baby.
They'll run with McKissick. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Here's McKissick. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. This is Freeman. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? Because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rashaan Melvin. 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Got that, Wayne. Got that, ready.
42-yard line.
Tight to the right. Move. Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
$51.
On 2nd and 11 now. Flacco. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
36-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Shell.
Now gone.
Watch out.
James has got it. Complete.
Goss pass.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Let's get off the field, D. Check 26. Check nickel.
Maverick.
Jam.
Goff on 3rd down. He's got Curse. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Let's go.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And the Lions first down.
Front, like 20.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big pickup of 38.
Let's go, fellas.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. J.D. McKissick. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
Just like that.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. picked off by Tavon Wilson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5. Standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Check 3. We're good. We're good. Check.
On first down, it's gone. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
Mike, 45. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up.
We go. 76. 76.
Slam.
Bang, 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 bang. Bang. Go, 12. Let's go.
Pick the edge.
Hey, exit.
Check your hot read.
Turbo, set.
Now a first down throw. Goff. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it, but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it, just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
Jones has it, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Let's go, touchdowns, baby.
Marvin Jones, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half. It's
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Here's Redden. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Third and long for Joe Flacco. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Now it's gone. He rifles one that's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Tonight.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Watch the whip.
Tiger.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Hey, wahoo!
Kill.
On 2nd and 9. Goff. Caught by Jones. He'll have a first down past the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line.
Tighten up. 17.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Cut. White 20. Scoot. 5.
Tight dog. Slam.
Here we go. 76.
Out.
Super 1. Smoke.
From the 50, it's gone. Airing one deep for... That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Out of the gun, Goff. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. But it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
DC. Hey, Foxtrot.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. And this is caught by Curse. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game. And he's got a first down.
Obama. Hey, Orbit.
Watch the safety creep. Check 99. Kill.
5. Jester.
To the air again. Goff. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Derek Wolfe able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Watch the ship.
Tiger.
Watch the ship.
76. Tell him. 76.
Show it.
Hey, Haywood.
97's the mic. I got you.
Another try after the first down sack. Goff. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
Hey, kill.
97's the mic. You can't block me.
Bravo.
You go tight. You got tight right there. Alert 3.
We're good.
Check.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal.
We got double up.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Hall, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Here we go. 51.
Flacco looks to throw. Out to the flat for Riddick. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Broncos.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down. Let him get the...
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Royce Freeman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos cut into that lead. McManus's point after is good, and that'll cut the lead down now to 22.
Makes the score Lions 36. Broncos.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10.
36.
Alert, flare. 97's the mic. 97.
11. 11.
96.
Hey, Delta.
97's the mic.
Tighten up.
Goff now to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Passing play, Flacco. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Broncos 22.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
We go tonight. 120.
34. Hey, pick your game up.
Check. Fresno. Watch twist.
25. Check 25.
Maverick.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Lions, first down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Kill.
Horrible.
Hey, alert three.
Now Goff on first down. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Check. Crunch.
Check 9. Check 43. Kill.
To throw is Goff. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. The Lions on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Deuce. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Switch.
From the gun, here's Goff. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Von Miller in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Here's Sam Martin now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. He's got his tight end, Jake Butt. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
They go play action here on first down. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second
Okay,
and
baby,
9
I see you.
at the 39-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come. Check 37. Check 37.
Maverick wall. Here we go, coach.
They'll go again with McKissick. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Lions on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Check Mike 45. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Watch twist.
12.
Check 31. Watch out. Watch out.
Turbo's up.
Gone. And he'll find Hall. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
Here we go. Black 20. Orange.
I got you, boy. Check 26. Check nickel. Jam him.
Super. Back.
Goff on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Super.
Switch it. Rush in.
Buzz.
Let's go, 8.
Second and 10. Goff again. James has got it. Complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down.
Get off the field.
Hey, lift. Hey, Alpha.
He's coming. Check him. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to stay.
Hey, 5.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Again, Goff. He's got Curse. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down, Detroit.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. From the 21, it's second and 10.
Hey, let's get this. Pick the edge. Go. Check the hot read. Joker. Check.
Throwing again is gone. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The Lions on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
14.
Hey, watch edge.
Hey, 5.
Let's go, 8.
Goff throwing again.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
And that is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Let's go.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Gun.
51, Mike, 51.
Hey, Charlie.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
1st and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. Here's Booker on the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Flacco now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. Flacco on target to his tight end butt, and this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 6 there on 1st. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Seam 6.
Let's go. 51's Mike. Mike's 51. Hey, defense, let's go.
Once more, it's Flacco. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
You're over here.
Throwing here on 1st down, Flacco. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Deshaun Hamilton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer. McManus now for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Lions 39, Broncos 29. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Throwing now, Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now Goff. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
11.
Goff now to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So this one's over. It's a win.